All right, Coach Jackson. It was a closer game this year than it was last year when we went to Charlotte's Place. Didn't get the result that you wanted to. Hung tough through several periods, but wasn't meant to be tonight. Tell me what you saw.
I saw effort for some parts of the game, not as much in some parts, and I think that kind of bit us in the butt a little bit. Charlotte, they played great. Their shooters did what they needed to do, and their bigs did what they needed to do, and that's kind of how they got us. They ran the floor in transition. They shot the ball well from the outside. We held them to 28 points in the first half, but with a team like that, you have to play two halves of basketball, and we really didn't do that today, and they got the best of us there.
All right. I'm going to move on to Tanisha for the next question. Tanisha, was your first game as a Cougar. Finally got that first game under your belt after being here so long. What did it feel like to finally get out there after a year off and you have some game action under your belt? You were lighting it up on the offensive glass. I thought you were doing great. Tell me what you thought.
I think it was okay. I pretty much looked for my teammates to help me get rid of that nervousness out, but I think a lot of the first half was like nervousness, and just finally getting that first game out of the way felt like good, but it's not enough, and we got more work to do.
What did it mean? I mean, as fate would have it, your first game back was against your old team, Charlotte. You probably saw a few familiar faces. What was it? Was it any more of a chip? Like, what was that experience like going against your old team like that? Because not everyone has to do that in their college career.
Yeah, I think it was like, I don't know, I felt like I wanted to compete, like I wanted to win, like it was a big chip on my shoulder, but I knew at the end of the day it was going to come down to who fought the hardest, and we worked hard all week, and like Coach said, we only played first half though, and with a team like that, you got to play both halves, and so.
You broke our Division I era record for steals, 243. Who knows where that record's going to be by the time you're done. Also set a career high 8 steals. What was driving you tonight? I know you're always attacking passing lanes, but like what made tonight special, do you think?
First game of the season, I mean, I don't really think about getting steals. I just play the game, and I mean, it just comes out of all aggressiveness.
And then tell me, this is one record that you've broken, but surely there are others out there. I think you're almost in the top 20 in our all-time points list. You got 1,150 or so. You're going to be marching toward bigger and greater barriers all season long. What do these milestones mean as you are in your final season as a Cougar?
It means a lot. Like I said, it's a blessing. I mean, I really don't think about these milestones. I just want to win. But it's a great thing to have, and it's something to look forward to. And it's like, for my peers, it's something they can look up to and try to achieve as well.
Teams, you guys were hanging around. The game was back and forth in that third quarter. And then we've seen this before last year. Bree Bolden got into foul trouble, had to sub out. It seems like that was what changed the momentum of the game.
Yeah.
What has to happen going forward to mitigate that? Because, I mean, she's an aggressive player on defense. These things will happen. What do you have to do to account for that?
Whoever it is that we sub in for her has to match that intensity and that aggression. And, that's a lot of slack to pick up, but somebody's got to do it. And it may not just necessarily be one person. That may be a team thing. Bree is a high-energy player, and she gives us everything that she has. And so for our team to win and to be successful and to not have those lulls in a game, if she is to get into foul trouble, we have to have more people step up into their role and kind of take ownership of what they can do and what needs to be done on the court.
And then lastly, you got 3 days to turn around before Winthrop on Wednesday. What adjustments are you going to make looking at game film like this as you go to take on a team that you beat last year?
Yeah, we have to shoot the ball a lot better. We were 2 of 13 from 3, so if the shot's not falling on the inside, you got to pound the ball out. If the shot's not falling on the outside, you got to pound the ball inside and make some adjustments there. Make the defense have to make adjustments. I think we settled for a lot of shots that we didn't need. We turned the ball over way too much. We had 23 turnovers to 7 assists, and that's a lot. I think some of that early on was nervousness, kind of getting those jitters out, and then other times we just weren't ready for the ball, or we weren't connecting with our teammates as much as we should have, and so we just had just little things like that. And the effort piece, like I said, it has to carry over from start to finish in order for us to beat Winthrop and so on and so forth.